on that one? Okay. You gotta have the screen up, or is it on share screen? Yeah, it's on share screen. Hit mute. First. You go ahead and start there. You go ahead and kick it off. We're going to kick it off. Give our honor, praise, and glory to Heavenly Father, name of His Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Wa'akadashakah.
The Wadi Yahweh, Yahushai, for the Holy Spirit, to be able to come back and do another lesson. Hopefully something that can be edifying, exhorting, admonishing, reproving, instructing, correcting, defending and preaching the gospel. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone of Israel, of Yahshua, who rule well, as well as all the elect elders that slated to be saved, from this destruction, as well as everyone that's slated to be saved from destruction. That's currently coming upon this globe, and increasing day by day, pretty much minute by minute at this point, according to the Bible. And it's coming upon the world, the earth, but primarily America. It's all the wicked inhabitants thereof, and those being slated to be saved, being none other than the Israelites, who today are being known by bywords such as Black, Negro, Hispanic, Native American Indian, West Indian, Seminole Indian, African American, so-called Black Hebrew Israelites, and so-called Afro people scattered abroad. The men of these people simply teaching the true doctrine of the Bible. The men, women, and children that have turned back to their, and the men, women, and children that have turned back to their true heritage. All right, and these people doing this in truth and sincerity. So, y'all, shalom. All right. So this is our 16th episode of declaring the end from the beginning, in which we pretty much, bring out to you what the end is going to be by going back to the beginning. All right, let's kick it off with that. Isaiah 46:10. Go ahead, bro. How are you ready?
All right, so we got Isaiah chapter 46, verse 10. Go ahead.
Isaiah 46 and 10.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah 46 and 10, declaring the end from the beginning. Isaiah 46 and 10, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
So that's all simply it. That's what we're doing. We declared the end from the beginning, So we're just here to tell you, what is to come, of this world, of this place that we're in. And we're doing it now, you know what I'm saying? We're doing it by breaking out the prophecies, the scriptures that are said to, come to happen, within the book.
Go ahead and grab Luke 25 and not 25, Luke 21 and 22. Oh, sure. Like the bro said, man, is we tell you what's going on according to prophecies. Now, what is prophecy? Prophecy is something that's said is an event talked about before it happens. See, so the whole notion of declaring the end from the beginning is simply that, prophecy. All right? And you know, the ending is only going to be prophecy, which is the exact words that's declared in this book. And they've been declared obviously before they happen. So the ending is what we're going into. How everything's set at the end is all based upon what the book says, what's been declared, prophecy. All right, whoever got it.
This is Luke chapter 21, verse 22.
Uh-huh.
For these be the days of vengeance,
Mhm.
that all things which are written may be fulfilled.
That's it, man. See, all things that's written got to be fulfilled. All right, and that's what the prophecy, man. Because this book deal with prophecy. Somebody grab that real quick. Deuteronomy 18 and 21. And also let's get you know, and it's specific things that's gonna come to pass. So real quick, somebody grab second Ezra 4:28. Go ahead, bro.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 21. And if thou say in thine heart, how shall we know the word which the Lord have not spoken?
Come on.
When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord Yahweh have not spoken.
Showing you what that the Lord deal with prophecy. I'll tell you things before they happen. Real quick, somebody get Isaiah 43 and 9.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 43, verse 9.
Mhm.
Let all the nations be gathered together.
Jump to 10.
Isaiah 43, 10. Ye are my witnesses,
Mhm.
saith the Lord
No,
Yahweh.
they ain't it. I want 42 and 10. It might be 9. Before they spring forth, I'll tell you what.
Yep.
Mhm.
Isaiah chapter 42, and verse 9.
Mhm.
Behold, the former things are come to pass,
See, go ahead.
and new things do I declare.
See, going back to what? Declaring the end from the beginning. Come on.
Before they spring forth,
Before, because that whole concept, declaring the end from the beginning, is simply prophecy, which is what? Talking about history before it happened. You know what I'm saying? If you will. Go ahead.
before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
See? Because he deal with prophecy. This book deal with prophecy. You know, the Lord tell you of them. Because this is what he said it's going to be. This is will. Go ahead.
It says, sing unto the Lord a new song.
Yeah, that's it. And that's it, man. You know? The new song is going to prophecy. You know what I'm saying? All right? So, this is basically the new tune of your life. You know, the new beat, if you will, you're getting ready to walk to. There's a new beat you're getting ready to walk to. All right? And that's what the devil coming down having great wrath, because you know he has but a short time. You're going to see the so-called white man scramble, man. They on their way out. They on their last leg. They're going to pull out every trick in the bag. Why? Because that's what's been given. That's been what's been put upon them to do, because it's fulfilling the Lord's will. You know. So they're fulfilling the Lord's will. As a matter of fact, somebody grab that real quick. Hold Revelation 12 and 12 and bring out real quick Revelation 17 and 17. Might be 16. Sorry, 16. Go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 17, verse 16.
Uh-huh.
And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast,
Uh-huh.
these shall hate the whore,
Uh-huh.
and shall make her desolate and naked,
Now that's going into what? Prophecy right there. See? Go ahead.
and shall eat her flesh,
And that's America. Come on.
and burn her with fire.
Yep. Everything basically is the skylines and the architecture, the city architecture of America, man. The architecture of America, what clothes America, what makes America, what makes America good, the institutions, everything. You know, everything. The money, everything. Go ahead, bro.
For the heavenly Father hath put in their
That's
hearts
just the point.
to fulfill his will.
See, the Lord he put spirits on people to do what? Fulfill his will. And that's the so-called white man has been subjected to that. So what's been put upon him, he's going to be on his last leg trying to bring out every bit of evil that he can. You know, to do what? To try to achieve his new world order. Now, why would the Lord do that? Because the Lord always raised up somebody to do what? To show his power. So he'll let a person get a lot of money. He'll let a person talk a whole bunch of stuff just to really come through, right? Basically build themselves up to where nobody else can bring them down but God. You see what I'm saying? So that's the reality of the matter, man. All right. So yeah, man.
That scripture
Go ahead, bro.
is Romans chapter 9, verse 17.
Uh-huh.
For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee.
Read up a little bit.
Con. Read it again.
Uh-huh.
Con. Romans chapter 9 and 17.
Mm-hmm.
For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh,
Yep.
even for this same purpose
Yep.
have I raised thee up.
See? Beautiful. You go back, as we was going into last night, how you gotta check the Lord's resume. You see what I'm saying? Go check it. Come see the works of the Lord, man. Time and time again, he has done this. He raised somebody up that looks unbeatable, and then he comes and he starts beating them down. Because it was a process of beating down Pharaoh. Because he really wanted to show, like, I can. You sure you want me to turn it up? He gave him a little bit here. You know, he came and shook it up with the first plagues he started putting upon Egypt. And then eventually he just ended them. Because he like, I'm going to show you what I can do. I'm going to show you why. And then I'm going to show you why I'm going to ultimately just bring destruction upon you. Because you don't want to listen. You really think you think you're me, you know? You think you're the creator. You see? So for that same purpose, that he raised up Pharaoh's the same purpose he raised up the so-called white man. So them being in the position they are in, they have a spirit put upon them to do what? To bring forth the new world order, which is going to fulfill the Father's will, because that new world order is going to basically station themselves exactly how Pharaoh had himself stationed. You see, which is what in an exalted state. You know, he let him create something called an eagle emblem. You see what I'm saying? High rises, house on the hills. You know what I'm saying? He got his and then he pushed that lifestyle to the people of his kingdom through his slaves, which is the so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, who are today just subjected and have succumbed to simply just being rappers, video vixens, actors and actresses, to where he can just sell the lifestyle of his the position he's exalted himself to, which is being in this upright high. I'm all the way up. Tell the Uber go all the way up. House on the hills. You see what I'm saying? We in the hills kicking. You see what I'm saying? All that. To where our people want that. But that's really the so-called white man. You see? That's all it is. Everybody want to be jet setters. Who made the jet? You know what I'm saying? Who pushed that vibration out here? You know? Our people was used to invent basically everything here. But for what? Most of the stuff, the wicked shit, if we were used to invent it, it was for Esau, man. He's the culprit behind it. He's responsible for it. You know what I'm saying? Who pushed blind hair and blue eyes? You know what I'm saying? Who pushed that vibration out here? That's a representation of the station that, you know, how the so-called white man has been forced to station himself. That he's above all. Blonde hair and blue eyes. You know, a certain, because really not even so-called all so-called white people have that. But that's the thing amongst them, man. But nonetheless, you can read that on time.
This is Romans chapter 9, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh,
Mm-hmm.
even for this same purpose.
See, so for all that, you're going to end up just like Pharaoh. For all this, who would have thought? You really thought blondes had more fun, man. You know what I'm saying? White chicks, Marlon Wayans. The actors try to tell you this in their movies. Everybody knows what's going on, man. But who would have really thought this was the purpose? You see what I'm saying? And this nigga himself, Esau, the so-called white man, he's realizing his purpose. So he's finna pull every trick out the bag, man. He like, damn, it's just to bring me down. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
God. Even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee.
That's the whole point, man. See what I'm saying? The so-called white man was put in that position by the Heavenly Father, man. No, by nobody else. So real quick, let's get one example of that, and we're going to go into the scriptures. We got some articles, and we're going to wrap it up. Get Daniel, Bible, 5 and 20. And then we're going to grab at second Ezra 5 and 4 and 28. Daniel, okay, whoever got the Daniel. You know, real quick, somebody can grab Psalm 66 and 5.
Come.
Go ahead.
Psalm chapter 66, verse 5. Come and see the works of the Most High.
See, hey, we got a record book for it, man. It's the Bible. You know what I'm saying? He done did it before, he'll do it again. Don't the scripture say the thing that has been is that which shall be? What happened to all these guys that exalted themselves? We're going to get an example of it. You can finish, brother.
Come and see the works of the Most High. He is terrible in his doing.
Not us, he is. We just telling you about it. Come on.
In his doing.
See?
Toward the children of men.
Wow. You got it. Whoever got Daniel 5 and 20.
God, Daniel chapter 5, verse 20. But when his heart was lifted up, and his mind hardened,
jump up to 18.
Daniel chapter 5, verse 18. O thou king, the most high God, Yahweh, gave Nebuchadnezzar thy father a kingdom.
See? Now we're going into what? Some of the father's work. His resume. We're going into Nebuchadnezzar. Come on.
And majesty, and glory, and honor. And for the majesty that he gave him, all people.
And for the what?
And for the majesty
that he what?
That he gave him.
That who gave him?
That he.
See? Gave who?
Gave him.
See? Lord got that power, man. Go ahead, bro.
All people, nations, and languages trembled and feared before him.
He put everything in fear to Nebuchadnezzar. All nations and people trembled before him. He put them on what level? Keep going.
God. It says, whom he would slay. Whom he slew. Yep.
Whom he would, he slew. Come on.
And whom he would, he kept alive.
See, he had people's lives in his hand. This is how this dude was ruling. That's Esau. That's so-called white man. We're in a place where you subjected to getting something he wants you to have in your body. You can't make this up, man. Go ahead, bro.
God. And whom he would, he kept alive.
See?
And whom he would set up.
See?
And whom he would put down.
But ultimately, who gave him that power? See? Go ahead, bro.
God. It says, but when his heart was lifted up.
Lifted in what position?
Lifted up. And his mind hardened in pride.
Oh, man. And what does pride bring? Destruction.
God.
Got it, bro.
He was deposed from his kingly throne.
See? He was what?
Deposed from his kingly throne.
Disposed. You know what I'm saying? Like some damn garbage, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, and they took his glory from him.
See? That's it. So that's the same thing. That's the Lord's resume, man. The Lord put him down, man. Did he just, everybody falls? No, the Lord put him down. Real quick, I got some. This is Psalm 77. And actually 75. And I'm going to start at 5. I'm going to start at 4. It says, I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly. And to the wicked, lift not up the horn. Lift not up your horn on high. On high. Speak not with a stiff neck. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But God, Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is the judge. He put it down one and set it up another. So he put Nebuchadnezzar down. And he put Esau down, man. So Esau don't realize this, and now he realized his whole purpose. And that's what? To be the wicked, man. You know, go real quick, get somebody to get Proverbs 16 and 4. And then we're gonna bring that whatever else we got out.
Con.
Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself.
See, he put people in position, he put people out of position. He made everything. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Yep. See, he made the wicked for the day of evil, in which is the so-called white man. The so-called white man is the wicked man. He made them for the day of evil. So now that he realized this, he finna live up to that. But the thing he also got to realize is what? The Lord only gave him a certain period of time to play out his role. It's like in the movie. You don't see the star for the, let's say it's a 120 minute film. You see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see the star every single second. You ain't gonna see the star's friend probably the entire movie. He probably gonna die at the 45-minute mark. So he only got 45 minutes to do his thing. So not only do the Lord put people in position and take people out of position and make them do things that's going to fulfill his will, which is ultimately what? The end. And we're doing ultimately what? Declaring that unto you, showing that to you. Through what? Through the beginning, through the word. What the Father already foretold. Not only that, but he appoints a time, just like a movie. You see what I'm saying? To every character, man. And the so-called white man has realized that. Real quick, get Job 14 and 5. Then we're going to get them up shot. You know, and just, you know, Nebuchadnezzar, you know, simultaneously, he's synonymous basically with America. Why? Because this Babylon all over again, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
This is Job chapter 14, verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee.
Mm-hmm.
Thou hast appointed his bounds.
See?
That he cannot pass.
It's that simple, man. And the so-called white man has realized that. Let's go ahead and bring the Revelation up. 12 and yep.
Revelation 12 and 12.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Ooh, see that? How he know? Because they done had the records forever. They never went out of power and lost state. You know what I'm saying? We failed. He was loose from his prison when he went out to deceive the nations. He was sitting back all those years in the cave, peeping what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Oh. And then when he got his chance to strike, man, he took Jake down on every piece of the part of the planet he could, man. He went and covered those lands and took them by violence, and he hid the truth, man. That's what he did. And then he got all the other heathens that weren't Israelites, Jakes, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, West Indians, Seminole Indians. He got all these other people, these heathens, and said, you know what? Let's hide them further. And then I'll give you a piece of the pie. You see what I'm saying? And that's been a part of what? The role that's been given to him, man. That's why I say he gathereth all nations to him, man. You know? It's a powerful dude, man. Real quick, get that, what's that? Habakkuk 2.
The net.
Huh?
The net.
Get his heart is not right in him. Is that Micah? It might be Micah. Micah 3. It's either Habakkuk 2:3 or Micah 3. Habakkuk 2 or Micah 3.
2 and 4 says his soul which is lifted up.
Yep. Where you at?
Habakkuk 2 and 4.
Yep, there it is. You got it.
Con. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is
in what position?
Lifted up.
See? There it is. It's the same. See, the Lord telling you like how it works. Like this happened. That's the procedure, man. Niggas go out the same you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? We figured that out just sitting observing. Like, yeah, he finna die. We should never went. Just be like, yeah, he should never went back to the hood. You know what I'm saying?
So
You got it, bro.
Con. Habakkuk 2:4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him,
Mhm.
but the just shall live by his faith.
See, it ain't nothing wrong with being up. You see what I'm saying? Well, in what way are you up? Is it upright? Because the Lord gonna lift us up as the being the valleys. So there's nothing wrong with being up. How you got up and how are you acting when you up? You see what I'm saying? Is the concern. See what I'm saying? This nigga up, he can't get no higher. He just want to experiment on people and shit. That's crazy. Hey, bro, you done took everything. Like, nah, I wanna. That's crazy, man. You gotta go, bro. You just you ask for it, bro. You got it, bro. You like the worst villain of all time. You keep going, it's morning.
Con. Verse 5, it says, yes, also, because he transgresses by wine,
Was making up stuff. Come on.
he is a proud man.
You see? And then what? There it is. Pride brings destruction. There, bro. It's fairly simple. Okay.
Neither keepeth at home.
See? Is Esau in Petra right now? That nigga, is he in Edom? That nigga everywhere else. He in Israel. In his brother homeland. Done stole it. Over there against, they over there stomping each other out. Supernaturally. Go ahead, bro.
Con. It says, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell,
He can't have it up. Go ahead.
and is as death,
See?
and cannot be satisfied.
Yep.
But gathereth unto him all nations.
It's the point. See? He got that power. He just like Nebuchadnezzar. See that? Go ahead.
And heapeth unto him all people.
See? That's why you go to Revelation and say what? All nations have drunk of the, you know what I'm saying? That nigga think he got. When they be singing that song, he got the whole world. They ain't talking about the Most High. I don't believe it. Go figure. You see what I'm saying? It's the irony of it. I'll put it like that. Yeah, people probably think they talking about the Most High. Nah. Who wrote that song? Was it an Edomite? You know? He hate God, a true Edomite. Go ahead. There it is, see? That's all? Go ahead, bro.
This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. In the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
You speak on it, bro.
This goes into everything that y'all was saying about they do iniquity because they can, and they can't get enough because it's who they are. They thrive on it, on doing evil, wickedness, and iniquity.
If I can add on to what you're saying too, the scripture I just read, Habakkuk 2:5, where it said he gathered unto him all nations. That's going to show, like how the brother said, he got it in his hands to be able to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
The Lord gave it to them.
Yeah, see? And then going right. So when he's saying that, going right back to the concept, declaring the end from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I gave it to you, it's going to end with me. It's going to end how I said it's going to end. We're going into how he said it's going to end. You know what I'm saying? Esau finna go out bad, man. And we know it's you because you fit everything we bringing out. You know what I'm saying? Everything to the T. So it said you going wild out. He said he finna trick. He finna pull every damn thing out his bag, man. You know what I'm saying? He finna go wild. Esau about to go wild, man. Now I'm trying to think we should bring these scriptures out and just go ahead and get these articles. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and we just get these scriptures out of the way. Go ahead and bring up that second entrance. Yeah. And somebody hold, you got it, bro.
This is 2 Esdras 4, verse 28. But it's concerning the things whereof thou askest me. I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
There it is, man. So it's already set up. It's already set up. But what's set up? This man gonna wild out and bring to that. He gonna bring that destruction, man. Esau finna go crazy. He about to go ballistic. You know what I'm saying? And people really think, I don't understand why you don't think he'd do it. If the brothers just read, they devise all type of iniquity, and they do it just because they can. So if he know he finna lose that power when you go out, big style, you know what I'm saying? Big Willie style, he gonna go crazy, man. Esau finna go, he's all about to go crazy, man. Let's see. Let's get so many scriptures are coming down. Bring that Revelation 12 and 12 back out one time. Oh, sure.
Con. Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
See, they're saying everybody. You know what I'm saying? Then we read how it's gonna be evil coming to real quick right at Jeremiah 20, 25 and 33. They're gonna get everybody, man. And look, that's this scripture is talking about the so-called white man. So it's saying he's gonna get everybody. All the inhabitants of the earth is gonna wail because of this man. Like Yahushua, you know what I'm saying? Ultimately, because he that wicked. So to where Yahushua gonna have to come. It's like a dang Marvel movie, man. You know what I'm saying? Glorified, you know what I'm saying? Damn, bro. Go ahead, bro. What was it just called?
Jeremiah 25 and 33.
You got it.
Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 33. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth.
Matter of fact, start at 30, bro. I think, yeah. Somebody hold Isaiah 57 and 20.
See, 29. Say, I bring evil from the city.
Nah. Yeah, Con, you start there.
Con. Jeremiah 25 and verse 29 says, "For lo, I begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name, and should ye be utterly unpunished, that ye shall not be unpunished.
Mm-hmm.
For I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth."
There it is. You see? All the inhabitants of the earth. He said he gonna do what?
For I will call for a
See,
sword.
prophecy.
Con.
I will what?
I will call
For a what?
for a sword.
Who's the sword? You see what I'm saying? Give me Psalm 17 and 13. You know what I'm saying? He said he gonna call for a sword, man. Upon who?
Upon all the inhabitants of the earth.
That's crazy, man. So Esau finna get busy on everybody. Why? Because he the sword. Go ahead.
Psalm 17, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
Arise, O Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Uh-huh.
Disappoint him.
Disappoint who?
Disappoint him.
No, a sword.
Him.
See? Watch this.
Cast him down.
Mm-hmm.
Deliver my soul from the wicked,
Mm-hmm.
which is thy sword.
Boom. It's not a literal sword. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's so deadly, he's compared to a sword. Didn't it say he's as death? You see what I'm saying? He finna wild out, man. A sword don't got eyes. Like, basically, Esau finna go unconscious. You know what I'm saying? A sword don't got a conscience. It's just a sword. We was going into that last week. If you swing it, it's just everything coming out. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, the Lord, he relies on it. He likes, it's going to get it done. They're like the Simeonite tribe. You know what I'm saying? They rely on that weapon, that machete, because it's just going to do it. It ain't got no conscience. It's just going, you know what I'm saying? All I got to do is use it. Call for it. It's over with. So he said, I will call for a sword for upon all the inhabitants of the earth, which is why Revelation 12 and 12 is written. You got it, bro.
Come. Revelation 12 and 12 from the top. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath.
Which is that sword. See? Come on.
Because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Now, when you go into that word wrath, I believe it goes into basically like no temper, like basically no conscience, no like temperament gone, all that. Like he finna like go crazy. He finna really go crazy, and they trying to do it so subtle right now. But really, they panicking. They don't know what to do. But really, you got to think. If they present stuff crazy to you, but it's like still kind of low level, like to where at least for us in the truth, we like, yo, this ain't really it. That's because they really cooking up behind the scenes. Y'all not fooling nobody, bro. There's too much information out of leaked out, and it's been out for decades, man. Decades. Y'all in these different plasma ray guns that could cook somebody insides if they shoot them. Y'all got these drones coming out. All these different sightings we seeing in the air that's not even low. Most of them don't even be chariots. You know what I'm saying? Esau got all type of stuff he really working on and cooking up. We seeing weird things on the road now. You know what I'm saying? At weird times in weird areas. Brothers getting off interstate, seeing motherfuckers having a damn meeting, a conference on the highway. You know what I'm saying? Men, women, all Edomites in a lost Jake or something. Cars reversed on the main interstate, you know what I'm saying? Going one way and going the other. Cars in the middle, like some whole other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all really, all of the Agenda 21s, the Rex 84s, that stuff was signed in the 80s. Ronald Reagan signed that. And it still ain't came. Why? Because this is brewing, man. Because Esau a witch. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord said, he said, what? Throw it Terry. You know what I'm saying? You ever watch the moms or some shit, or pops or grandma, somebody cook with a crock pot? That's an overnight thing, man. Straight patience, man. I bring out what y'all got. Somebody get a throw it Terry. Everything too.
If I can bring this out real quick.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, the brother was saying how the word wrath goes into well, I got it pulled up right here. It goes into passion. It says passion, angry, heat, anger. It says boiling up and soon subsiding again. But when you go into the word passion, it means strong and barely controllable emotion. So pretty much, yeah, like the brother was saying, like a sword, you really can't control what's going on, what's about to happen if you swing it, you know. There's going to be so much force to that, you know, swipe that you can't control what it's about to do.
Yeah, it's whatever that sword subjected hit, like it's going to do the damage, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that sword get dealt, whatever's in the way, it's going to feel that sword, you know.
If I can, there's a lot of swords that like top heavy, exactly that. I just say that in the sense of you look at Esau, he proud, you know what I'm saying? He proud in his mind, and that's basically at the top. So he like a top heavy sword basically. So that's like the sword that the Lord will be wielding. So I got the Habakkuk 2 and 2.
Go ahead.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2, it says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth.
You got it, Mark.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will will surely come and will not tarry.
Yeah, so that's it. So that's what we doing. We taking this vision, we got it, you know what I'm saying? And we writing it plain, you know, telling y'all plainly, you know, we giving you understanding in the way that you can get it. And telling you that it's going to happen. You know, we doing that now, you know, we're declaring the end from the beginning. So we telling you now. And again, as the scripture said, you know, going back to like the whole point, you know, though it's tarrying, you know, though you might not see, you know, that sword coming, you know, right now, it's coming and it's on its way. And if you inside the way of it, you know, you go feel it. You're going to get cut. So it's time to prepare now, so you know what is to come.
And then that show you what he it's basically giving you a behind the scenes. It's Tyrion because Esau planted, because he the sword. You know what I'm saying? He the one that's gonna be the one to bring it forth. So they cooking it up right now, man. Once again, Esau a witch, man. So that's why the further expounded level, what it's Tyrion because of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Esau a literal witch, man. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures, the Lord called him a witch. He said, "Stand now with thy witchcraft." They talk about that in I believe Isaiah the 47th chapter. The niggas cooking up, man. You know, let's grab that and we're gonna get these articles. Brothers hold anything else?
No, I got everything.
All right. Yeah, you got it. 47 and should be like 19 or something like that. Stand now in thy witchcraft. Isaiah 47.
God.
Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 12. Stand now with thine enchantments.
See, that's it, man. It's talking about who? It's talking about Esau, man. Go ahead.
And with the multitude of thy sorceries.
Yep, the most. See, because the so-called white man, he's a little witch, man. Go ahead.
God, it says, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
That's why I say he's gonna come down having great wrath. You know, like that boiling pot, because he cooking, man. You see what I'm saying? Like he's a little. He epitomizes and embodies everything it is to be a witch, to be, you know, something you don't want to touch. Because if it's boiling, really, like they teach you that in science, the boiling point, you know what I'm saying? It boil over, it's been a minute, some shit back. Basically, my whole point is really going into mentioning that is what? If it's boiling, you don't want to touch that, man, because you're going to get burnt. And then that goes into what? Esau as well, once again, because they talk about how, you know, who would pity a charmer that's bitten by a serpent, man? You know, a serpent gonna bite without charming. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the point is, don't get near the serpent. Just like you wouldn't get near a boiling pot. So you want to get far away from what this nigga got going on, because he finna lose it, man. When something get to the boiling part, once the boiling point hit, that's when the water overflow. You know what I'm saying? And it's uncontrollable at that point. So it's gonna leak out, man. And he definitely getting mad with these videos coming out, you know? And then he getting mad with the people that's not even adhering. Like the Lord is having, you know, whistleblowers say stuff. He really, you know, everything is playing a part in the Lord's movie, man. You know what I'm saying? It's only gonna bring forth what's written. And that's this nigga coming down, having great wrath and going out very bad, pulling every trick out the bag that he can. You got it, bro.
God.
And that's it. See that? Read the whole time, bro.
God. Isaiah chapter 47 and 12. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries.
See? He got all type of tricks. See that? Multitude.
All types of possible.
That shit is crazy. He got multitudes of different you know, methods of manipulation. Go ahead, bro.
It says, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
See? That's how he get down. That's how he get the job done. That's his job. You see? That's how he labored. Labor is a job. He's employed to do that. That's how he get it done. So he's gonna come with every trick. And his tricks is what? Simply his wordplay. Give me Proverbs 14 and 15, and also get Proverbs, so it's like give me Psalms 12 and started like two. Yeah, bring that up.
Proverbs 14:15.
Yep.
The simple believeth every word,
Uh-huh.
but the prudent man looketh well to his going.
Yeah, man. That's the so-called white man. Like you gotta think that's like witchcraft right there. Just him talking to you, he gets you to believe a lot because it sounds good. That's witchcraft, man. That's what a commercial is. Motherfucker talking about some maybe it's Maybelline. That's how you get pretty, really. I thought the Lord created all things in general, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought he wound. I thought he healed. I thought when he chastised a man, and that ain't obviously just in a literal sense, but when he chastised somebody, what? That he make their beauty be consumed away. Didn't he take away you so-called Black and Latino and Native American Indian woman's ancient beauty? You see what I'm saying? To where you got it, maybe it's Maybelline now. So-called white man got that shit is crazy, man. Something as simple as that. Nigga be like, yeah, maybe it is Maybelline. Nigga take his girl to them damn makeup stores. You know what I'm saying?
Go to Macy's makeup section.
Yeah, all that. You know, this stuff big, man. Like that. I'm gonna name a few. Mac. You know what I'm saying? Heavy. That shit got women bugged the hell out. I was gonna say that. I didn't know if that was what it was called for real.
I was gonna say something that really got them going right now is the Jenners.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian makeup line.
Yeah, that
Kylie Jenner's lips. Y'all already got lips. So-called white people don't got any lips. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no pink on their mouth. You see what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Ain't no pink on your mouth. You know?
Just a line.
You know what that look like? That's the mouth of a snake.
exactly.
If you really think about it. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't got no damn lips.
That shit crazy. What they ain't lips for? They ain't gonna kiss you. They gonna bite you. You know what I'm saying? Then when they get old, they really, you know what I'm saying? Because you know all old people, or jakes that don't take care of themselves, they should have sink in too. You know what I'm saying? But they not born with a line like a puppet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ass finished, bro. Laura set it up to where you have to see you can't trust this man. Like you ain't got lips, bro. I'm gonna trust you, bro.
They got no lips. They got no melanin.
Is it how your words so smooth when you got no lips?
Yeah, he's off, and that's sir, bro. He did it though. This nigga was down bad. He figured a way out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That craziness probably was like,
Man, how you fool everybody? You so jacked up. Like, that's crazy. Lord jacked you all the way up. Straight wedgie.
They go straight to that witchcraft. They make you look all presentable and believable. You know?
Go ahead and bring that Psalms 12 out.
Psalms 12, verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
They speak vanity,
Mm.
every one with his neighbor.
Now, this is funny. Go ahead.
With with flattering lips.
See? And it's like, you see the Lord, like, it's like he got a sense of humor because your lips flat. You know what I'm saying? Because when something flat, it's like it ain't there. You know, joke on women's how voluptuous they are or not, the curves. Well, when a certain curve ain't there, what do we say? It's flat. You know what I'm saying? Flat ass. You know what I'm saying? Flattering lips. So that's, hey man, that's wordplay. Anybody have to deal with lyrics, you know, these jakes that know about raps, battle rap and all that, that's that. Then tell me ain't that right there, man. Flattering lips, there's hella ways to look at that, man. Now it's still flattery in the initial sense, but the Lord's word is always manifold, man. So it's just by the Spirit we talking about how this man ain't got no lips. Then the Lord, he clearly did that on purpose. And then he say these flattering lips are theirs. But you can't get flattery without flat. You know what I'm saying? And we know flat to be something that ain't there. So go figure, you ain't got no lips. But yeah, your lips flatter. That shit crazy, bro. Go ahead.
With flattering lips
Mm-hmm.
and with a double heart
Mm-hmm.
do they speak.
Watch this.
The Lord Yahweh.
Watch this though. Oh man, if you don't see it there, you should see it here. Watch this.
Says the Lord Yahweh Bashim shall cut off all flattering lips.
Now that'd be funny. You see a Jake do a lesson on that. Yeah, the so-called white man got no damn lips. You know what I'm saying? The Lord cut his lips off, man. You see what I'm saying? But you'll be like, damn, that ain't. It'd be hard to even argue that. You'll be like, you know what I'm saying? That's that. It's like, just like the sunburn reference. It's like the Israelites ain't gonna get sunburned. It just go figure, man. The Lord gonna cut off all flattering lips. So if he cuts your lips off, do you have lips anymore? Now, who lips is he talking about? He talking about the so-called white man. So go figure. That's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's amazing. And then, you know, spiritual about it, Kylie Jenner, she made herself look like a Jake. But she a damn Edomite. Bruce Jenner, her dad. Or Caitlyn, what's his name? Caitlyn now? That's her dad. Travis Scott, why you ain't just go get a Jake, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Says there wasn't nobody trying to fuck with her before.
You know what that girl looked like before that? She was so, bro, that's a real Edomite girl.
Flat everything. Anywhere.
What's her name? Lil Kylie. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, you can't make this up. So the Lord said he gonna cut off all flattering lips. That's these Edomites. And you already ain't got no lips. So there you go. You know what I'm saying? They hate us bringing this word out because y'all will never bring it out like this, man. You will never see the depths of things like that. And if you do, you won't say it. That's why, like, I don't believe in it. So we're not supposed to believe in it when they speak to our very situation. You see what I'm saying? I don't care you don't believe in it. Go ahead, bro.
Time.
And we're going to bring the articles up.
Psalms 12:3 says, the Lord shall cut off all flattering lips, and the tongue that speaketh proud things.
Oh, good.
Who have said, with our tongue will we prevail.
See, that's one of his sorceries. You see what I'm saying? Those words. It's so much you can say with your words. See? Go ahead.
It says, our lips are our own.
See?
Who is Lord over us?
Nobody else got them lips but them. You know what I'm saying? That's funny, man. Go ahead. You get 5.
For the oppression of the poor, for the sighting of the needy, now will I arise, saith the Lord.
Yep.
I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him.
Yeah, man. So that's pretty much the whole point of why we bring this out. Because this is the Lord putting us in position to keep us away from this damn devil. You see what I'm saying? We go ahead and bring these articles out. Because they're working on a plan right now as you speak. You know, we're going into what? The next phase. We know we've been under this pandemic thing, this lockdown and all that, whatever you want to call it, the scandemic, other way. Everything, so started off, we understand that they've been trying to do a lot of things with the COVID, like bringing COVID vaccine. So we really ain't too much got to go into this. What's the date on that? 28?
Yeah.
You can bring it out, bro.
Yeah. The date on here is April 28, 2021. Title reads eager. This from CNET.com. Title reads eager to travel abroad. Bring your COVID-19 vaccine passport.
See, eager to travel abroad. So the Lord, I ain't gonna just keep it simple. We just citing their plans. You see what I'm saying? Their footing, their ground, the ground they've been covering. So they clearly trying to entice you right here. You see what I'm saying? In order to travel, they telling you had to get a vaccine passport. Now we know the devil divided against themselves, and the Arab Edomites supposedly not going for it. So that's like a failed attempt almost. But this is what they started with. This is like one of the things that's kind of been at their forefront. You know, and the article just came out. The elder Yashawamba, he basically put out because I didn't watch the video, but I basically people that was going into basically they talking about it's some type of thing you gotta carry. They're gonna have carry with you. They're gonna have. Let me just grab it real quick. Basically, some type of proof, some type of ID that people are gonna keep with them that has the shot. So I'm gonna get the video real quick. I'm gonna get the information.
Yeah, I think I had seen that too.
Yeah, he ain't even titled it nothing. It's just I seen a thumbnail. Yeah, wearable. It says wearable vaccine. It's like wearable.
If you're fully vaccinated and you want the world to know, you can always keep your vaccination card handy. Places like Office Depot and Staples will even laminate it for you for free. But there's another option, a wearable type of ID. Number 7's Eric Whitmer explains.
And it's called basically they got a wearable vaccine identification, and it's called an immune band, like immunity or immune system. It's called immune band. Has code that links to your vaccination card.
Good morning. It's called Immuniband, a first of its kind wearable piece of vaccine identification. It's nothing extravagant, but it's valuable for sure. It's a wristband that has a QR code on the back that links to your vaccination card. So there's an ability to access the initial documentation. With the CDC saying it's okay for fully vaccinated people to gather, showing off that wristband is your way of saying, hey, I'm safe to be around. I talked with physician Jay Teshoff Burton, the president of Immuniband LLC.
And as we get back into the public, there's a little bit of fear. And anything we can do to make that fear less is something that helps all of us. And so this is a way to say, I've been through the vaccination process.
The vaccination card that you get initially, it's free. The wristband will cost you, it's $20 online. You can go to immuniband.com. That's where you'll certify that you've been fully vaccinated. You upload your card, and then the Immuniband will be sent to you. So there it is, another option for you if you want those around you to know you got the shot. I'm Eric Hoover.
So what? That's going into basically, you getting you used to what? Some type of tag agenda they got. You know what I'm saying? Some type of badge agenda. And you can see that that theme pretty much foreran with this basically, if you will. This being a continuation, continuity of the vaccine passport, man. That whole badge identity thing, getting you used to that. You know what I'm saying? But we can move on to the next thing. Or did you finish reading? You
That was
finish?
I just read the title.
Okay.
You want me to read subtitle?
Yeah, you got it.
It says, as international travel resumes, the European Union's borders will likely open to vaccinated travelers. Some cruise lines and airlines also will require an inoculation.
Mm-hmm. You got it. There should be some more. Let's see what that picture say.
So,
Yeah, we're gonna move on to this because we already moved into this.
caption says, masked passengers line up at Ronald Reagan National Airport just outside Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so they just get people used to, simply that's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like this is it. It's not the real plan. So we can move on to the next article. So pretty much everybody that want to fly, you know what I'm saying, you got to be inoculated, man. So pretty much you got to get that jab, man.
Yeah, and if you're a man of the Lord or a woman who believes in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you wouldn't get that. So you be living up to the prophecy written in the second Esdras, the 15th chapter, where it says a man shall go into the city and shall not be able.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, boom. So we're going into basically what? The plan. What they cooking up behind the scene, what's in this pot, they cooking, that crock pot, the next phase. Because they can't stay in this phase forever. eventually the meal got to get served. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you got to put the last toppings or flavorings in it, whatever, ingredients. So we seeing that being cooked, see, basically in plain sight. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hid, but it's in plain sight. So you got it, bro.
This one's from NPR.org. Title reads, Biden administration looks for help with next phase.
Say vaccines. Oh, sorry.
Biden administration looks forward for help with next phase of pitching COVID vaccines. Cashman is a nurse administered a COVID-19 vaccine.
So basically, the title is the main thing. You know what I'm saying? Which is what? Next phase. You know what I'm saying? And who's responsible for that? This new president. You know what I'm saying? Trump sent it up. It's because we're looking for the next phase. The next phase and what's going to go down. May Day was declared last night. Riots was declared. There's uproars of the people going on all across the world. You know, the brother, he dropped that among his brothers, the brother of war. And, basically that's that, man. But we're really looking for what's going to be next. Because we kind of seen that already. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? We know you got some coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know, is it really just going to be riots part 2? Volume 2.5? You know what I'm saying? Is it going to be some new, like, what is it going to be, man? Because we know you coming with it, bro. You know? So they trying to figure out the new way they're going to get people to take this vaccine. So ultimately, that's still in their plans. But they got a new way they're going to go about getting it. Because if you think about it, y'all clearly already knew you want to vaccinate people before y'all announced a pandemic. You see what I'm saying? They already knew they wanted to bring forth the inoculation of people. You see what I'm saying? Because that's pestilence, that's disease. That brings forth avenues of bringing people closer to you, to trust you, because that's ordo ad chaos. That's the Hegelian dialectic, you know? That's all these different things, man. You know? It's getting you, the devil, to trust you. Like I say, the simple believe with every word. So you try to get these sheeple, these simple people, man. You know? These people that has been already given to the slaughter, you know? So you got it, bro. I think we go to the next article.
Say if I could real quick, you see the word there they got is pitching. You know, so they throwing it at you, trying to, they come in different ways. You know, you think of baseball, a pitcher, he got different, balls he can throw. He got fastball, he got curves. So they come at you different ways with it. This is the next phase. So again, it's just forward.
Yeah, I got something real quick. This is Psalms 28 and 3. It says, "Draw me not away with the wicked, and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts." It says, so yeah, man. So that's that pitch. It's a sale. You know what I'm saying? And the way you go about the sale dictates the result or the response that you may want. So I'm gonna read it again. Psalms 28 and 3, "Draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to the neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts." So it's a plan. You see what I'm saying? But and the plan is ultimately to do harm to you. But they put it in the form of a pitch. It's like, if I know I want you to buy this, I gotta come up with a way to, come across to where you gonna hand me that cash, man. It's hustling. That's all it is, man. You got it, bro. And you know what? Let me grab one more. Yeah. This is Psalms 35 and 20. "For they speak not peace." You see what I'm saying? "For they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land. See? So these people, the whole phase thing, the whole idea of a pitch, it wouldn't be a pitch if you're not trying to get somebody to buy something. And but the point of it being a pitch is you trying to get them to buy by how you go about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like presentation, shit like that, man. So I'm reading it one time, Psalm 35 and 20. It says, for they speak not peace, even though they speak of peace. It says, but they devise, that's that pitch, deceitful matters. See, that's the point of having a pitch. It says, against them that are quiet in the land. You know, you got it, bro. And this all hell right here.
This one's from HuffPost.com. Title reads, Biden's first address to Congress. It says, we're turning peril into possibility.
See? Now, what is peril? Peril is outright danger. You see what I'm saying? And the Lord, he says, right here, Sirach 13:13, observe. It says, observe. You know, I'm gonna observe and take good heed, for thou walkest. No, I'm gonna start at I'm gonna start at 9, man. Matter of fact, somebody else could bring this up.
Correct.
So I ranked 19, 13, and start at 8.
Sirach chapter 13, verse 8.
Uh-huh.
Beware
Mm-hmm.
that thou be not deceived
Mm-hmm.
and brought down in thy
Jealousy.
jollity. If thou be invited of a mighty man, withdraw thyself, and so much the more will he invite thee.
See? And that's what people doing. Like you say, he's trying to devise that matter against those that are quiet in the land, man. You know what I'm saying? You like, oh, you good? Okay. They're gonna go back to the drawing board on you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get you to sign that deal. It's like how they court the athletes, you know what I'm saying? In the sports world. They put these niggas on billboards to get them to come to their city. Basically, sign this slave contract. Be my slave. I'm gonna give you incentives on why you should be my slave. And they give you a tour in all the cities you go to. When KD was trying to figure out who he's gonna sign to, Melo was trying to figure out who he's gonna sign to. You know what I'm saying? LeBron. You know what I'm saying? That's a mighty man inviting you. They say withdraw yourself. And when you do that, he's gonna invite you more. Well, they inviting you to your own destruction. You so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. They say Biden's first address to Congress. We're turning peril into possibility. Possibility of what? Just to still bring the peril? That's crazy. Go ahead, bro.
Sirach 13:10 says, press thou not upon him, lest thou be put back. Stand not far off, lest thou be forgotten.
Keep going.
Affect not to be made equal unto him in talk, and believe not his many words. For with much communication will he tempt thee.
See? Go ahead.
And smiling upon thee.
And doing what?
And smiling upon thee.
Witchcraft.
And will get out thy secrets.
See? They give a nigga some coffee in the interrogation room. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know you're a good guy, man. Just rat him out. You know? Just say he did it. Ain't nobody did it, but just say he did it. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy, bro. But real quick, point in here, they say that made effect not to be made equal unto him in talk. He try to convince people that he about we're all equal. How we all equal? That just don't make sense. Look at your position. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is like retarded. They say, and then the scripture say, believe not as many words, because he's gonna get you through that. You know what I'm saying? You got it, bro.
He will tempt you. Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Con, spot.
Yep. Point is 13. Come on.
Con. It says, Sirach 13 and 12. It says, but cruelly,
In what matter? Uh-huh.
he will lay up thy words.
Yeah. You gotta be careful having these conversations with them. They got something called sound bites. You know what I'm saying? They got something, you know, that anything you can say can be held against you in a, you know.
Court of law.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Every day. And they say, what? We walk in the peril of our overthrow, man. What you getting? Go ahead.
It says, but cruelly he will lay up thy words and will not spare to do thee hurt.
See? Because he is sword. See that? No conscience, man.
And to put thee in prison.
See? They don't care. They don't care they gave LeBron all that money. You said, what, bro? You know what I'm saying? You could delete the tweet, but screenshot, that lasts forever. You know what I'm saying? The impression on people's minds. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Either way, it's in the cloud.
These niggas so stupid because on Twitter, they tell you like that, like how they categorize or label the data, the response that a tweet get. It say impressions. You know what I'm saying? How many impressions it made? You leave a impression, you know what I'm saying? That's forever. It don't matter if you deleted the tweet. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 13, it says, observe
Mm-hmm.
and take good heed,
Yep.
for thou walkest in the peril of thy overthrowing.
But he telling you, turning peril into possibility. You can't make this up, man. Go ahead, bro.
When thou hearest
yeah.
these things, awake in thy sleep.
That's it. You got it, bro.
Subtitle reads, Biden will lay out a sweeping proposal for universal preschool. 2 years of free community college.
Yep. They trying to get everybody. They trying to get everybody, man. They want the old, they want the young, they want the youth. You know what I'm saying? They want your babies. Go ahead.
It says $225 billion for childcare and monthly payments of at least $250 to parents.
See? That's retarded. You know what I'm saying? The child care is probably gonna have to only be allowed to stay open if they administer the vaccination. So they set it all up. You know what I'm saying? Your baby come back with a Rugrats Band-Aid on her arm. And she turning green the next day later. You know what I'm saying? Some crazy shit like that. All because they sending me $250 a month. Now I'll be able to go and get my degree or some dumb crap like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but your baby coming back with a vaccination and she got moles all over her tongue. You know what I'm saying? Like some real nasty shit is in those vaccinations, man. You know what I'm saying? We know this person. Go ahead. My so-called stepmom, she is damn, what's it called, man? Doctor. Monkey piss and all that shit in no vaccination. It's validated, man. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. And that's years ago. That's before all this shit started. This is years back. You got it, bro.
It says President Joe Biden will use his first joint address to Congress to declare the nation is turning peril into possibility, crisis into opportunity. It says urging a $1.8 trillion investment in children.
See, urgent. See that? That's them coming down with great wrath, man. Because you know he got a short time. What is urgent? What is urgent? What does urgent mean? Urgent.
It says urging. Try earnestly or persistently to persuade someone to do something.
See that? Now why? Because he know you got a short time, man. So he finna wild out. When these little subtle things don't work no more, force gonna have to be, you know what I'm saying? And then that's gonna bring off all the other prophecies. You got it, bro. And this been who Esau has been since the setting up of America. You see, He been this way. And now he on his way out. Your four founding fathers on their way out, man. Esau pathetic. He done. Go ahead.
It says urging a 1.8 trillion investment in children, families, and education that would fundamentally transform roles the government plays in American life.
These niggas so devilish. They gotta, Lord will not do a thing. Watch on it, but they're making it mandatory to where black history has to be taught in school. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like you have to teach black history. They finna make black history mandatory. Now I wonder why. Why black history become mandatory in 2021? Black history. Fuck out of here, man. Because they already said that slavery is voluntary. It didn't change all that. That's why black history gonna be voluntary. These little shorties don't even know they were slaves, man. Talking about some, I don't even know. They ain't even tell you. And if they do tell you, they don't lie to you about it.
Jake said, I don't get paid to school.
If you do get taught something, it's gonna be a lie. You got it, bro. I think that's basically it. You can move on to the next one.
Yeah, it just kind of repeats what the title is.
Yeah, we got more. But hold on, get that where it say Washington. That first the one say Washington at Washington at the top.
I read it.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Turn a pearl into possibility, crisis opportunity.
Mhm.
Okay, con. Trillion investment in, okay, con. Okay, yeah, we good. His ideas. What it say? His ideas and the nationally televised.
It says ritual.
Yeah, see? There we go, man. You read this one, then we move on.
It says right here. It says in the nationally televised ritual of a president standing before Congress, Biden will lay out a sweeping proposal for universal preschool.
Universal preschool. What is universal preschool? That sounds like Greek times, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says 2 years of free community college, $225 billion for childcare, and monthly payments of at least $250 to parents.
Yeah, and this also resulting in what? Them crashing in the dollar. They find it every way they can to get money out. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
His ideas target.
See, whose ideas?
His ideas target frailties that were uncovered by the pandemic. And he will make the case that economic growth would best come from taxing the rich to help the middle class and the poor.
But ain't no such thing as a middle class. So basically using the rich to get the poor. You know what I'm saying? What you've been doing with these celebrities. And say, I can report to the nation, America's on the move again. Biden was set to say, according to excerpts released by the White House ahead of the speech, turning, quote unquote, turning peril into possibility, crisis into opportunity, setback into strength. They trying to keep, hey, give me Psalm 48 and 11 real quick. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga on his last leg, he doing everything to keep this place, keep his supremacy, but really bring forth his new world order. Because they're not trying to take care of you people at all. They're trying to do everything they can to bring them new world order. They want to chip people. In order to chip people, you got to get rid of the dollar. Because the chip is going to have the money on it, which we already see is done took place. People in Sweden takes train fares, scanning their goddamn hands, man. You paying for your train with your hand. It's already going on. Who got it? Come on, bro.
Psalm 48 and 11. Let Mount Zion rejoice.
Yep.
Let the daughters of Judah be glad.
Where you at? 48?
Yeah.
And 11? Jump to 49. 49 and 11. That's my bad.
Psalm 49:11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
See? That's it, man. It's just that simple. Go ahead.
And their dwelling places to all generations.
Yeah, give me Obadiah real quick. You know what I'm saying? Esau think he gonna keep going. This land is my land. This land is your land. From however it go. You know. You Edomite. You people know the words. You Edomites know. Yeah, give me Obadiah 1 and jump to I believe 3. Go ahead.
Obadiah 1:3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou
Matter of fact, they ain't it. I want Micah. Not Micah, Malachi. Malachi 3. Malachi 3. There's 3 and jump to 4. Yep. You start at 3.
Malachi 3:3. And he shall sit as a refiner and purifier of
So
silver.
I said 3 and 3, 1 and 3. Not bad.
Malachi 1:3. And I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Come on.
Whereas Edom said, we are
So-called white people, man. Joe Biden, the Joe Biden administration, Donald Trump. Go ahead.
we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Because the dang U.S. is in so much debt that they'll never come back from, and they know that. So their best thing is to do is what? Is to get rid of the dollar. But then at that point, they lose their whole society and they lose all their civilians. They're, you know what I'm saying? They lose all these people. So what they got to do in order to stop that from looking like that and having people really realize that's the case, they're going to just make the dollar less valuable. And then people eventually will see that and they'll be like, okay. And then you have people at your gig trying to tell you how basically really believe in the narrative. Like, no, we shouldn't have took all the money and all of that. And now they have to get rid of the dollar. The whole time the dollar was done already. They just did that to get to, as a method to not have you bail and still trusting them. So they collapse the dollar and somehow get you believe in the fact that you borrowed too much money, or we all helped collapse the dollar. Now it's less valuable, so we need to do something else to help keep our country going. So shit like that. And then they're gonna do what? They're gonna present a new method of currency, man, which is what? Biological fucking technology, man, which is the RFID chip, man. Everybody already in that thought process anyway. Technology is the future. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the new way to buy and sell. And these people gonna go for it. This nigga gonna really go for it, man. You know? But he gonna have seeps in trying to subtly do that, man. Because if you compare it to a boiling pot, don't you eventually hear the water? You know what I'm saying? Don't it eventually make a mess? You compare it to a pot, man. But just like the Lord said, though it tarry, it's gonna overflow. Turn the stove on, and then it just start slowly. Before you know it, once it gets so hot, yeah, it took a minute. It gotta build up, but once it gets so hot, that shit gonna overflow and make a mess, man. It's gonna make noise and everything. You know, it's gonna. You try to clean it, burn your hand. You know what I'm saying? You try to help America, you're gonna get hurt, man. Help us all by just getting vaccinated. Now you did. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta get your arm amputated. You know what I'm saying? That's you helping. That's really what they saying with this job. You try to clean up. You try to put a top on the lid, be a good Samaritan. What did that do? That damn near subject you to burning your damn hand, man. Shit crazy, bro. You go ahead and finish, bro. Verse 4.
Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished,
Mhm.
but we will return and build the desolate places.
See? There.
Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shai of hosts,
Mhm.
they shall build, but I will throw down,
Which is what they doing right now. Come on.
and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh Shai hath indignation forever.
There it is, man. All right. So you got it, bro. You can jump to the next article. Yeah, up to the globe. Stop at the globe. So that, hey, man. Boom. See that? These more things he presented. They said you're gonna get a $3,600 stimulus check. So not only that, but $250 a month for childcare. It's like what is happening right before your eyes, man? The dollar is gonna be no more, man. You know? It's amazing. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, this article's from CNOT.com. It reads, Biden's next 2 stimulus bills. 5 ways the packages could bring you more money.
How's that good, man? That ain't good. Everybody just getting more money. Everybody. Not some. Not people with bright ideas. People actually busting their tail. That shit done went out the window for some reason. Not everybody getting money. Now they want the poor to get money. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Says the president outlined his plan to get more money to Americans struggling through the pandemic in 2021.
Now, who is that? It ain't the rich. Go ahead. Because if the rich already got all the money, and then you giving all, they done signed like $4 trillion thing packages. But all that money is appointed to mom and pop stores, and you know what I'm saying, and basically people that's not rich. You know what I'm saying? Because these dang rich people they not worrying about that money, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's going away. That's making the money less valuable. Because now it ain't nobody rich anymore. Man, all that shit gonna be out the window. Laura said gold, riches, none of that shit's gonna profit, man. All that jobs out the window, specifically gold. Gold is that shit's gonna be obsolete. Gold can't save you either. You know, that's what they think. You know, because gold only valuable if you can use it for something. It's not gonna be valuable because you're gonna have to use a damn RFID chip to get what you want, not gold. You got it, bro.
And if I can too, I had seen an article that said just this year alone they printed 40% of American dollars than they've ever printed like ever.
See?
Just this year alone.
2021?
Yeah.
See? Shit, we ain't even middle of the year yet, man. You know what I'm saying? It's 12 months in the year. We're not on month 6. You know what I'm saying? We just got on month 5. And I'm sure when is that report at? What's the date on that? That statistic?
Oh, the one I was talking about?
Yeah, you know? Nah, it's
I'll have
cool.
to find the article.
It makes sense if you, it's a lot. It makes sense if you just did, because you know they do the little quarterly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The quarterly report, so.
Shit, it ain't. Like I said, that's still higher whenever the hell it was. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. We not halfway through the year yet, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It says, you may have just received the 3rd stimulus check
See?
as part of March's American Rescue Plan. But President Joe Biden is already looking ahead to the next 2 stimulus proposals.
He's such an American. He's such an Edomite. He's looking ahead already. That's why they made the character Superman. You know what I'm saying? But it really ain't about them. You know what I'm saying? You just made them look like you.
So Biden, in a speech before Congress, set out his plans for how the U.S. will create jobs, reduce poverty, and get more money into people's hands.
See?
To spur the economy out of the pandemic.
Yeah, into the damn mark of the beast.
So we need to make a once-in-a-generation investment in our families and our children, Biden said.
once in a generation, meaning something that never has happened or don't happen. Something real rare. Something real rare. He said we need to get real rare real quick. Go ahead, bro.
So offering some details for the next two stimulus bills, for the next two bills named the American Rescue Plan and American Family Plan.
Somebody know Isaiah 30 or something.
A once in a generation investment in America itself.
Uh-huh. That shit crazy, man. They said how much they passed in March. You see that? They say how much? Right there, Marches.
So March's 1.9 trillion stimulus bill.
See?
1.9 trillion.
They said it was the first leg of the plan. See, with one-time stimulus checks for up to $1,400 apiece, 7 child tax credit payments. Then they saying you finna start getting a child tax credit every month now. That's like it varied from state to state. That's like $3,500, $2,500 at the least. But they had put it back down. Well, they put it down like real low. But on average, it's like $2,500. So that's like an extra $2,500 a month. You know what I'm saying? Then you got $250 a month for child care. Then you got the $3,600 they're gonna send you. It's out of, you know, pretty much a portion of the $1 trillion stimulus package they signed again. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. That's just shit is insane. You get $250 a month, $2,500 a month possibly, and a one-time $3,600 check to all Americans. It's simple, bro. Let's get the next article. We're gonna close this out, man. It ain't even. It's not even. If you can't see it, your ass finished, man. You know what I'm saying? You better repent. You better pray to the Lord. Pray the Lord allow you to repent. You can't see it, you're done. You're finished. It's over with. There goes some more shit.
Yeah, this one reads 10,000 student loan forgiveness. Can Biden eliminate the debt?
Meaning what? I believe they either gonna take away $10,000 worth of your debt, or they're gonna give you $10,000. But it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So if you got, let's say, $5,000 in student loan debt, everybody got $5,000 in student loan debt. They finna wash away. You know how much money that is? How many people in that situation? I got, you know what I'm saying, a student loan debt. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's average. Like, I'm the average when it comes to that. That's real average, you know? That's crazy, bro. Go ahead, man. So that's more money. They just, we gotta get rid of it. We can't get enough of this shit. Right enough of this shit. You got something?
Yeah, it says, does President Joe Biden have a plan for canceling student loan debt? If so, would it include canceling 10,000 per student in loan debt?
See? Or what?
Or even 50,000? The average college student has accumulated tens of thousands of dollars in student loan debt.
I got like 3. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
It says, while some hoped he would address it during his speech before Congress on Wednesday, Biden has yet to present a plan for reducing the roughly 1.7 trillion in student debt.
Now, is that talking about the stimulus? No, the stimulus was 1.9. And what's included in that 1.9? What did it say? Another check, man. All that stuff they want to do. So this is a whole nother this is a whole nother trillion. You know what I'm saying? This is almost 2 trillion. That's almost 2. That's basically 2 trillion. So you're talking like almost 5 trillion. I just out of nowhere.
That's not to mention, like they're talking about a proposal, infrastructure proposal that he was about to do in the other article, the last article.
So, hold on, say what you say again?
There's an infrastructure proposal
You talking about
that Biden put out.
you talking about the 1.29?
Nah,
Oh,
it
you
was
talking
more. I think it was 2.3 trillion.
Oh, it's a whole nother one you saying.
Yeah,
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
See, you can mark, it's because that's a marches. And then this one is what? Did it say 2?
yeah, 2 trillion into.
That go to the jobs. No, that's it. Start right there.
American Jobs Plan.
The next package.
Yeah.
See?
Come. Yeah, it says the next package up, which Biden calls the American Jobs Plan.
That's the next package up. The first package was the 1.9. So that's 4 million right here.
4 trillion.
So I said million, 4 trillion right here. Is that another trillion at the bottom?
1 trillion for individual.
Yeah, the second called the American Family.
Oh my goodness, that's 3. So that's what? 5. No, that's 5 in this.
5 trillion in this article.
So in the next one, a student loan, that makes 7. 7 trillion? Man, what's going on?
So there was something else. Yeah, this one right here. It's about,
Wow.
see, it was this one that I was talking about.
Go ahead.
It says he will also champion his 2.3 trillion infrastructure plan.
This a whole nut. So that's like 9 trillion. That's down to 10 trillion. Yeah, they pass all this money, right? The top, ain't no telling how.
They're passing it out.
Man, bro.
They printed it all out already. They printed it out.
Once you start hearing about Jake, they getting rid of their student loans. Once you start seeing more daycares get shot up, that's a what indication. More people, obviously, daycare is more active. Because why? These daycares getting that money, or these children, these parents that send their children to daycare, really they getting more money. Because the daycare costs. So the $250, it's crazy, man, and that's our community. That's all we need to look for, because they ain't like they're gonna put a sticker out here like, or unless they put an article out and say what, we just passed it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look for the activity in the community. How many more incidents about daycares are coming up? How many people are going to school because they trust school more now? You know what I'm saying? How many people speaking about school, and also the jobs and all of that, which they don't always talk about. You ain't got to worry about that. That's all Trump talked about his whole 4 years.
We put 144,000 jobs in the market
or whatever. That's all they say, man. So in total, that's like 10 trillion, man. If they really do it, which they're gonna have to do something to bring that shit, man. This is exactly how it can be brought. And all this already on the table. So that means all they gotta do is do it. If they do it, the dollar ain't no telling how much stuff gonna inflate, increase, how expensive stuff gonna get, and what happens after that. That might be that might be what the rest of this year is about. This. The dollar, everything just getting expensive as hell. You think it's gonna be another riot? It probably ain't gonna be no riot. It's gonna be this shit. You know what I'm saying? It probably be something like this, because the Lord, it's gonna be something. We looking for the next phase, man. It's probably gonna be this, man. Or some shit that come left field. You know? Yeah, bro. That's it. Is any more money in that? Because the brother got something. Yeah, that's it. And that was all in that little speech he gave, I believe. I ain't watching, but you know, that's when all these articles start coming up. So here it is. No, that ain't it. That's going to Trump ass. Academy Awards falling off during the pandemic. Yeah, they gotta get this money signed. Yep. Let's say bring back all 8.4 million jobs lost to the pandemic. Wow. What you got, bro? You can bring us back in out.
This website, this little question website.
Yeah, cool.
Someone asked, that the U.S. government has printed 40% of all U.S. dollars in history in the last year. This is in 2020. That this is in the last year. Why do we not see?
Self screen.
Nah, the head. Hit the head. Yep, that's it. You gotta probably pick it up, yeah, between. Pick it up and see it back down. You got
So I'm sorry, Cora. Someone asked if the U.S. government has printed 40% of all U.S. dollars in history or last year.
or you can click us at the bottom. See how I got us at the bottom? Yeah, click yeah, to add us back.
Can you focus again?
Is the time still going? It's gonna kick back in. Slide.